The federal government has made some changes to the country's mortgage rules, tightening the belt for many Canadians. The main change has to do with amortization lengths. The maximum amount of time allowed to pay back a mortgage is now set at 25 years, down from 30 years. Matt Wheeler of Castle Mortgages in Steinbach says the changes are a good thing.
It's going to be great because people are going to be able to pay off their mortgages a little bit sooner. They're going to still be paying less interest. So rather than seeing the government come back and say, let's increase interest rates to make this a little bit more difficult on people, we're really excited to see that they did. They chose to try to encourage people to pay off mortgages quicker by a shorter amortization versus raising rates. So I think that's just going to have a positive effect on all of us as consumers in general.
Wheeler adds this is not the first time the government has clamped down.
We've actually been here before. Earlier, I think it was back in 2005, we saw amortizations at 25 years. And as time went on, we actually watched amortizations go from 25 to 30 to 35 to 40 years. And then there's been quite a few changes. 2008, they stepped back to 35. 2010, they stepped back to 30. And now in 2012, they're stepping back to 25 again. So we've kind of gone full circle. I think that the change is going to be positive.
Wheeler's colleague, Elroy Peters, says there have also been some changes to how people can refinance a home.
The original rule was 85% that you could refinance up to. They've turned that back to 80% loan to value that you can do. So that's something that they're hoping that will curb some of the equity takeout that's been going on, so that if there's a bit of a regression in property values, that they should be able to sustain.
Recent numbers from Statistics Canada show the average Canadian debt to disposable income ratio is now up to 152%. That means a rise in interest rates or job losses could put many households at risk and halt any economic recovery currently underway. This is the fourth time in 4 years the government has made changes to try and cool a hot housing market. Reporting for Steinbach Online, I'm Jeremy St. Louis.